Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Champions League circus. I'm Hamdoon, your unlucky anchor, live from a couch with broken springs and eternal bad luck. Tonight's theme, chaos, comebacks, and penalties, especially if you're Real Madrid. Match 1, Real Madrid 2-1 Marseille. First stop, the Marseille shocked Madrid early with Timothy Weah opening the scoring. For a second, Madrid fans gasped, and I smiled. But then came, and the penalties, not one, two, both calmly slotted in. Real Madrid, the kings of we don't get fair referees, just days after crying to FIFA about bad officiating, suddenly swimming in penalties. 2 gifts, thank you very much. And just to keep it spicy, Donny Carvajal got himself sent off. 10 men, 2 penalties, 1 win. If you ever needed proof that life is unfair, look no further, Madrid. Always complaining, always surviving. They don't need luck. They are luck. Meanwhile, I can't even win a coin toss. Match to Juventus for Borussia Dortmund. Now to Turin, where Juventus and Dortmund said, defense? Never heard of it. 8 goals, back and forth, a 4-2-4 thriller. If my life had this much action, I'd at least be famous for something other than missed flights and lost wallets. This match had everything. Goals, chaos, and the kind of mistakes my landlord makes with my rent receipts. Match 3, Qarabag 3-2, Benfica next, the underdog. Benfica raced to a 2-0 lead, feeling good. And Qarabag said, hold my kebab. 3 unanswered goals later, Benfica was crying into their custard tarts. Imagine it, you're cruising 2 up and then collapse. I know the feeling. Once, I thought I was going on vacation. My bus broke down, my wallet got stolen, and I ended up watching the Champions League from a fried chicken shop. Benfica, welcome to my world. Match 4, Arsenal 2-0 Athletic Club. Arsenal, away and built tight game until the subs came on. Boom, goals, job done. For once, Arsenal didn't choke. I know, shocking. Maybe they borrowed some of Madrid's referee magic, or maybe they just remembered that winning football matches is legal. Match 5, Tottenham 1-0, Villarreal Spurs, Champions League return. What happens? They win 1-0 thanks to an own goal in the 4th minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tottenham. Even when they win, they don't really win. Villarreal practically scored it for them. It's like me getting money only when someone drops it in front of me. Thanks, universe. Match 6, Union Saint-Gilloise 3-1 PSV. And finally, the feel-good story. Belgian debutants Union Saint-Gilloise in their first ever Champions League night, beating PSV 3-1. Debut plus history made. Beautiful, inspiring. If this were my life story, I'd finally win something. But no, in my script the bus catches fire before I reach the stadium. Hamdoon's misfortune of the week, and now the cursed crown of the night. Real Madrid crying about referees one week, then living off penalties the next. If that's not cosmic comedy, I don't know what is. Meanwhile, teams like Qarabag are fighting tooth and nail. Spurs are winning by accident, and Dortmund forgot how to defend. But Madrid, they write letters to FIFA with one hand and take penalties with the other. Ladies and gentlemen, Real Madrid doesn't play football. They play Monopoly, and somehow they own the referees. Champions League drama, tears, penalties, and enough chaos to make me feel slightly less alone in my misery. I'm Hamdoon. Subscribe, or may your team's next goal be ruled out by VAR. See you after the next disaster. Ah, yes, Real Madrid logic. A boy drops his ice cream, and somehow the referee blows for a penalty. Because of course he does. When life melts, Madrid still scores.